my space.
So I'm here to ask you 73 questions. Are you ready?
Awesome, let's go.
What projects are you currently working on?
Right now, I'm currently working on a project called Beauty Grown from Thorns. It's currently in post-production. It's written and directed by Ashley Wilson, and it's an adaptation from her poetry book, Beauty Grown from Thorns. You can also purchase the book on Amazon if you want. But yeah, this is the current project that I'm working on. We're just adapting her poetry book and into a film.
And I see that you are writing something over here. Are there new projects coming?
Yeah, I'm writing a little something here. Yeah, I definitely got some projects going for the future.
Out of all of the films you have produced so far, what has been your favorite?
Probably Beauty Grown from Thorns. It's probably been my favorite. Even despite all the challenges that we've had to deal with, I think it's my favorite because of those challenges. Because with those challenges, I've learned more on how to deal with certain things.
And what film has influenced you the most? Let me try that again. What film has influenced you the most?
I think the film that's influenced me the most is probably The Goonies, since that was the very first film that really inspired me and made me want to become a filmmaker.
Who is your favorite director?
Favorite director, Guillermo del Toro.
Who is your favorite producer?
Glenn Powell.
What is your biggest weakness?
I think for me, my biggest weakness is I'm lazy, and I'm definitely a huge procrastinator. So yeah.
What is your biggest strength?
I think my biggest strength is that when I am focused and on set, I'm always focusing on my craft and focusing on what needs to be done. So I think I do have that strength, and when it comes to working and being professional, that I'm able to do that, and I'm able to recover quickly, and yeah.
What has been your biggest learning experience?
Biggest learning experience has definitely been just how to deal with everything going on in the industry, and how to kind of start my career. For those who aren't familiar with what's going on in the industry, there's a lot of strikes going on with grips, makeup artists, and right now the video game industry is on strike. They just want to get equal pay, and they want it's a whole bunch of other stuff. So I think that's right now.
When are you most inspired?
When I'm most inspired, I think, is when I see some of my colleagues, being, their films that I've been a part of are being recognized or are becoming successful. That inspires me to create something like that.
What is the first thing you did this morning?
First thing I did this morning was just get up and make breakfast. I was supposed to go to the gym, but that never happened.
What type of stories do you like to produce?
I like to produce, right now I kind of like to produce anything, but for me, what it comes down to is how personal the story is to the person who's writing it, and how strong a potential the story has. But right now I really like to produce rom-coms, comedies, stuff like that.
What made you want to create your own what made you want to create your own production company?
I think for me it was just that I've always, kind of produced my own content when I was younger, and when I realized I wanted to become a producer, I just realized, this is what I want to do. And with where the industry is going right now, I figure, instead of waiting for people to give me work, I can make my own work.
When do you feel most like yourself?
I feel most like myself when I'm around my friends or around my girlfriend. Yeah.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
I think 3 things I can't live without are my phone, my car, and Wi-Fi.
Favorite TV character?
Favorite TV character, Chandler from Friends.
Most adventurous thing you've ever done?
I think the most adventurous thing I've ever done, when I was younger, we took a family trip to Mexico, and they were filming a video, or trying to film a video of people going down a zip line, and no one wanted to do it, and I signed up, and I did it. I went backwards, so I think that was pretty adventurous. So, yeah.
You want to walk towards over there? And describe yourself in 3 words.
Hardworking, determined, and trustworthy.
What is the first thing that you notice about people?
I think the first thing I notice about people is how they hold themselves, or how they hold themselves in a room, or how do I describe it? The way I notice the way you walk into a room, like how you walk into a room, if you're confident or if you're not so confident. So, yeah.
What is a good piece of advice you've received?
I think a good piece of advice that I've received, especially when it comes to the industry and my career, is that you'll get 1,000 no's before you get 1 yes. I know that's very typical, but I think that's just very true, and I really do kind of believe that, because you will get 1,000 no's before you get 1 single yes. So.
And what music are you currently listening to right now?
I don't really have any kind of genre right now that I'm listening to. My music's all over the place. But I've been listening to music that has kind of like Afro beats to it, like Tyla and people like that.
What makes you feel most accomplished?
I think what makes me feel most accomplished is the films and projects that I've done, because they were a lot of hard work, and I know that those people who asked me to be a part of that project really trusted me and believed in me, and just knowing that they have now been a success is an accomplishment to me.
And what is one thing you've always wanted to try?
I've always wanted to try skydiving. I've always just been curious of skydiving.
What is your most recent purchase?
My most recent purchase has been gifts for my girlfriend. Her birthday's coming up, so.
What do you always carry with you?
My phone. I always have my phone on me.
If you didn't live in LA, where would you live?
If I didn't live in LA, I'd probably either go back to my hometown of Santa Cruz or live in Monterey. That'd probably be where I'd live.
What is your favorite place in LA?
I I think my favorite place in LA is Mulholland Drive, because it's beautiful up there. It's a nice drive, and sometimes when you just you want to enjoy a nice drive and a nice view, take a drive in Mulholland.
And what do you most enjoy about LA?
I think for me, I think I just like how free everything is. Like I feel like everything in LA is just, free. Like you can do what you want, and everyone kind of just lives their own life, not really caring about other people, which I kind of like.
What is something you can never travel without?
I think one thing I could never travel without would be I don't know. My girlfriend. Yeah.
Good answer.
LOL.
What is your favorite food?
Favorite food, I think would have to be Mexican.
Favorite snack?
Favorite snack would either be chips or popcorn.
What is a movie that makes you cry?
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
What superpower do you wish you had?
I wish I could climb walls, stick on walls, kind of like Spider-Man. Yeah, that'd be cool.
What's something you want to be doing in 10 years?
10 years, I want to, still be working in this industry, but I want to be working in this industry more consistently and more frequently, just have a more consistent job, more consistent work, and hopefully have my name more known and out there in 10 years.
And I notice you have a collection of Funko Pops. Which is your favorite?
I think for me, my favorite, they're all really good. But this one's probably my favorite because this is one of the very first Funko Pops that my girlfriend ever got me. And it's special because, we always say, I love you to infinity and beyond, which is something Buzz Lightyear says. So, yeah.
What is your favorite movie character?
I like Doug from Up. I also like Legolas from Lord of the Rings, and yeah.
And I see you have a wand. Maybe see it.
Yes, I got this at Universal Studios in Hollywood last year, I believe. But yeah, this is it. As they say in Harry Potter, the wand chooses the wizard. So the wand picked me.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
Yeah, I grew up watching Harry Potter. I used to watch those when I was a kid. But yeah.
Who is your favorite Harry Potter character?
I like Hagrid a lot, but I also like Sirius Black. Yeah.
What house are you in?
I am a Hufflepuff.
Do you agree with the Sorting Hat?
Yes.
What is your favorite thing that has happened in this year so far?
I think for me it was rapping on set from Beauty Gone from Thorns, because pre-production was a lot of work and was very, very hard, with a lot of challenges with getting paperwork, permits, and all that. So I think for me, when we finally wrapped it up on set, despite all the craziness, I think for me, when we wrapped, that was one of the best moments of the year because, you know, despite everything in pre-production, we made a film and it's gonna turn out really good. So.
What is a movie that makes you laugh?
Shark Tale.
What's your ideal vacation?
Honestly, my ideal vacation would just be. I mean, we don't have to travel anywhere. It's just a simple, just going out to a beach and hanging out, having a beach day, pool day. Yeah.
What is your favorite thing to do on vacation?
I think my favorite thing to do on vacation is just, whether it's with family or friends, I think it's just spend time with them. It doesn't really matter what we're doing. I think if it's just down there with the people that I love, having fun, that's what I most like.
What's one thing you love a lot?
I think I love a lot. I would say something I love a lot is my parents and my family. Yeah.
Favorite color?
Pink.
A color you wear most often?
White and black.
What is a lesson in film you had to learn the hard way?
I think a lesson I learned in film the hard way is that that's a hard one. I think it's despite if you're a director, I think it's when despite how you originally thought or were hoping the story would go in your head, it will never turn out how you want it, and that's okay. You just have to learn to accept that and learn to adapt if there's things that you can change.
What is your least favorite food?
I don't really have a least favorite food. Why are you looking at me like that?
That's debatable. You don't like craisins.
Okay.
You don't like cherry tomatoes raw.
Okay. Oh, sure. Okay. I don't like cherry tomatoes on their own. They have to be on a pizza or something. I don't like raisins. I don't like. Yeah.
Describe your ideal day off.
Honestly, my ideal day off is just to relax at home and just either spend the day with my girlfriend or spend the day with my friends or just spend the day relaxing.
It's football season. What team are you rooting for?
49ers.
Do you prefer American football or non-American football?
Well, I grew up watching soccer or non-American football. That's what I grew up watching. But I also watch football, so both.
Who is your favorite non-American football team?
I think my favorite non-American football team has to be Manchester City, from the Premier League. I really like them.
What is your favorite sports movie?
I think it's either gotta be. I think it's Rocky for sure.
Do you plan on directing another film?
Yes. I'm currently writing a film that I'm hoping to direct.
Do you enjoy books?
Here and now, yeah, here and there. I'm not a crazy reader, but here and now I'll pick up a book or listen to a book.
What is your favorite book?
Uh, it would either be Beethoven from Thorns by Ashley Wilson or Man Enough by Justin Baldoni.
What is the last book you read?
It would be Man Enough by Justin Baldoni and Beethoven from Thorns by Ashley Wilson.
Favorite artist?
Oof, that is difficult. But I would have to say favorite artist of all time, I think, is Bruno Mars.
Favorite time of day?
I think sundown or sunset. I just like to see the sky go from, light to dark, and then I like, just the sunset, how it looks.
What part of producing did you not expect?
Well, for one, I didn't expect to get into producing at all. When I went into film school, I originally wanted to be a director. So I didn't expect to get into producing at all. But what I didn't expect of producing is I didn't expect how much effort and work you have to do to finance a film, market a film, and promote the film, and how much and how much work it does to get, permits and paperwork and insurance and all that.
If you could make a documentary on any topic, what would it be?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
You also act. What type of actor are you?
I'm a method actor.
What's the most method you've gotten for a role?
I haven't gotten super crazy for a role, but there was a time where this character had to be in a really bad headspace, so I kind of forced myself to get in a bad headspace, which probably wasn't very healthy and very good. But yeah.
Have you ever acted on stage?
Yes, back in high school.
Do you prefer stage or screen acting?
I think I like both. But I think I like stage acting more just because, you're kind of up there and you're doing it all fresh and all in one take. And then with film, sometimes you gotta do multiple takes. And that can just be, that could be tiring and a lot of work, so.
Do you prefer original films or adaptive?
I prefer original.
What's one movie you've watched over 1,000 times?
Finding Nemo.
What is one movie you always recommend to others?
The Gentleman.
What are you most excited about in life right now?
I'm excited for where my career is going to take me.
Should people subscribe to Granados Productions YouTube channel?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Xaltokan Edahi Granados, and I'm the founder of Granados Productions. Granados Productions is an independent filmmaking company that focuses on telling beautiful stories that were never told. Granados Production focuses on creating short online content, music videos, and films, whether that be short or feature length.